Get this. Today we're diving into fresh online reports.
Okay.
It's this system that claims it can unlock, like, the secret to free targeted traffic on autopilot
Wow.
in just 5 minutes a day.
Crazy, right?
5 minutes a day, huh? That is a pretty
Yes.
bold claim.
Yeah, I know. It almost sounds too good to be true, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to break it all down together.
Okay.
But first, what exactly is this fresh online report system even promising?
Well, from what I understand, the creator is saying it's like a complete solution for getting more traffic. We're talking like 100% automated, laser-focused traffic
Right.
that should lead to more email subscribers and, of course, more sales.
Okay, yeah. I mean, more sales is the goal, right?
Yeah.
But I'm still a little skeptical, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't want free traffic flowing into their business like 24/7?
Exactly.
So what evidence are we seeing that this actually works?
So there are some pretty impressive claims being made. Kevin Fahey, the guy who created the system,
Says he's been using this method to consistently bring in 5-figure monthly incomes from affiliate marketing.
wow.
And he's got these testimonials from users like Phil Henderson, who's calling it a really exciting breakthrough. And then there's Brian Alcock, who describes it as brilliant.
Hold up 5-figure incomes from just 5 minutes of work a day. Something doesn't add up here.
Right.
Tell me more about this Kevin Fahey. Like, who is this guy, and why should we even trust him?
Well, he kind of presents himself as a seasoned online marketer who is, always on the lookout for these innovative techniques that can generate traffic. He claims that he actually stumbled upon this fresh online reports method kind of by accident and was totally blown away by the results.
So he's like the digital gold miner who struck a rich vein of traffic.
Exactly, yeah.
I like that analogy.
Yeah, and now he's sharing his treasure map, so to speak, with the world.
I like it. So tell me about this fresh online reports bundle. What's included?
Okay, so it seems to be like a 3-part system. First, you get step-by-step video training where Fahey walks you through, how he actually implements the system. Second, there's a whole collection of extra tactics and strategies to help maximize your results.
Interesting.
And then finally, he includes these done-for-you tools and resources to help simplify the process and make it easier to be successful.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal here.
Yeah.
It's like he's handing you a fully stocked toolkit for generating traffic, complete with instructions.
Yeah.
But let's dig into the details a bit. One of the claims that really caught my eye was this idea of tapping into existing demand.
Yeah.
Can you unpack that a little bit? What does that even mean?
Sure. So instead of trying to create demand from scratch, this system, what it does is it focuses on leveraging existing platforms and strategies that already have, an audience.
Oh.
So think of it like riding a wave. Instead of swimming against the current, you're harnessing the power of these existing traffic streams.
So it's all about working smarter, not harder. Right.
Right, exactly.
I like that approach.
Yeah.
But, let's be real. There are probably some people listening right now who are thinking, okay, here we go again, another get-rich-quick scheme.
Yeah, and that's totally understandable.
Right.
People are naturally skeptical of these things.
Right.
But what Fahey really emphasizes is that his system drives high-quality, engaged traffic.
Okay.
It's not about empty clicks or bots. It's about attracting, real people who are genuinely interested in what you have to offer.
So quality over quantity when it comes to traffic.
Exactly. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So what makes this different than all those shady, make money online programs that are always popping up?
Well, that brings us to the what he calls the triple threat money back guarantee. Fahey's so confident in this system that he offers a full refund. No questions asked. If you're not happy after 14 days, and get this, you even get to keep all the bonus materials.
Wow. Triple threat guarantee. I've never heard of that before.
It's pretty bold, yeah.
Putting his money where his mouth is?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've covered the system's core promise, the creator's background, and the key components. Yeah. I'm ready to dive deeper.
Okay.
How does this fresh online reports system actually work?
All right, let's start with the heart of the system, the online reports themselves.
Okay, what's so special about online reports?
Well, think of an online report as like a really concentrated dose of valuable content that's speaking directly to a very specific audience.
Okay.
It's like a mini guide packed with info that people are actually searching for.
So instead of just putting out like generic content. You're creating something that's very specifically targeted to attract the right people.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's where, the power of targeting comes in.
Right. Yeah.
By creating reports that address specific pain points or interests, you're attracting a pre-qualified audience,
Okay.
and they're more likely to be interested in what you have to offer.
Okay, I'm starting to get how this works. It's like a magnet for your ideal customer, right?
Exactly.
But how do you get these reports in front of the right people?
Yeah.
I mean, creating a report is one thing, but getting people to actually see it that's a whole other challenge.
Right. And that's where the secret sauce of the system comes in.
Okay.
Remember how we were talking about leveraging existing demand?
Uh-huh.
Well, the Fresh Online Reports platform is like the key to doing that.
So it's not just about creating the reports, it's about having a platform to like amplify them, get them out there.
Exactly. And it's a crucial part of the whole automation aspect of the system. It acts like a distribution channel connecting your reports with a wider audience.
So it's like having a built-in audience for your reports.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's cool. I'm still curious about the 5 minutes a day thing. What are you actually doing during those 5 minutes?
Well, that's where the fresh element comes in. Fahey, he emphasizes how important it is to keep your reports updated and engaging. So those 5 minutes are probably spent, tweaking existing reports, adding new information, or creating like short summaries or teasers to really pique people's interest.
So it's about maintaining a steady flow of fresh content to keep people coming back for more.
Exactly. And this ties into the whole idea of automation, right?
Mm-hmm.
By consistently updating, you're signaling to search engines and your audience that your content is current and valuable.
Okay, yeah, I see how it all fits together now.
Mm.
But even with automation, I got to admit, I'm a little skeptical about the whole autopilot claim.
I mean, yeah.
Is it really possible to just set this up and let it run itself? I mean, don't all online businesses require at least some ongoing effort?
You're absolutely right. While the system is aiming to automate a lot of the traffic generation, it's probably not going to be totally hands off.
Right. There's always going to be like, monitoring and tweaking, adapting, especially as your business grows and the online world is changing.
Of course, yeah. But what the system does is it streamlines and simplifies the whole traffic generation part.
Mm.
By leveraging automation and existing demand, it can free up your time to focus on other parts of your business.
So it's not about eliminating work, it's about working smarter and maximizing your efficiency.
Exactly. It's about building a system that works for you, not against you.
Makes sense. Okay, so we've explored the power of these online reports, the role of automation, the importance of constantly creating fresh content. I'm really curious about these additional tactics and strategies that Fahey mentions in his bundle. Can we get a sneak peek into those? Like, what are the little-known secrets?
Unfortunately, the source material doesn't actually dive into those specifics, but I'm sure we'll uncover more as we continue our deep dive.
The classic marketing tease.
Right.
All right. Well, we'll have to wait and see what those secrets are. But in the meantime, let's just speculate a little bit. What are some common strategies for driving traffic to these online reports?
Well, one approach that comes to mind is search engine optimization.
SEO.
Yeah, SEO. By optimizing your report's title, description, and content with the right keywords that your target audience is using, you can make it easier for people to find your reports organically through search engines.
So it's all about speaking the language of your ideal customer.
Right, yeah.
Making sure your report pops up when they're searching for solutions.
Exactly. It's about aligning your content with what people are actively searching for. Another strategy that's powerful is social media marketing.
Yeah.
Sharing your reports on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. This can help you tap into those existing communities and networks.
Okay. So it's about meeting your audience where they're already at, not just hoping they randomly stumble upon your report.
Right, exactly. And then there's email marketing.
Right.
Building an email list, sending out targeted email campaigns. This can be a really effective way to drive traffic to your reports and nurture leads.
Yes. Email, the classic, but still incredibly effective. So we've got SEO, social media, and email marketing. Are there any other potential traffic driving tactics that this fresh online report system might be using?
Another possibility is paid advertising.
Oh, wow.
While Fahey focuses on the free traffic aspect, there's always the option to supplement your efforts with paid ads, on
No.
platforms like Google, Facebook. This can be a quick way to boost visibility and drive traffic to your reports.
That's a good point. It's all about having a well-rounded approach, right?
Yeah.
Combining free and paid strategies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's not forget about the importance of the reports themselves.
Oh, absolutely. The quality of your reports is paramount.
Yeah.
If they're poorly written, irrelevant, or just plain boring, no amount of traffic driving tactics are going to make a difference.
So it all comes back to creating valuable content that actually helps your audience.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the foundation of any successful online business.
You got it. You can have the most, sophisticated traffic generating system in the world, but if your content isn't good, you're not going to see the results you're hoping for.
Yeah, it's like having a fancy sports car with a sputtering engine.
Right.
It might look good, but it's not going to get you very far. Okay, so we've covered a lot here. The core concepts of fresh online reports, potential traffic driving tactics, the importance of high quality content.
Mm-hmm.
What's your overall assessment? Based on what we've seen so far, does this system have potential?
I mean, from what we've gathered, it definitely looks promising.
Okay.
The focus on automation, leveraging existing demand, consistently creating fresh content, that's a really solid approach.
Yeah.
And the triple threat money back guarantee definitely minimizes the risk for anybody who's thinking about giving it a try.
I agree. It's looking pretty good. But of course, no system is a magic bullet.
Right.
Success in online business always requires effort, dedication, and a willingness to adapt.
Absolutely. But having the right tools and strategies can definitely make the journey easier and more enjoyable. And from what we've seen, Fresh Online Reports has the potential to be a really valuable asset for entrepreneurs who are looking to, to streamline their efforts and build a thriving business.
Well said. Now, before we move on to hear what users are saying about their experiences with Fresh Online Reports, I want to touch on something that really stood out to me. These testimonials, they aren't just, random comments. They've been certified, verified, which adds a whole other layer of credibility.
You're absolutely right. Knowing that these testimonials come from real users who have actually experienced the system firsthand, that definitely makes it more interesting.
Mine too. All right, when we come back, we'll dive into these verified testimonials and see what people are saying about their experiences with Fresh Online Reports. Stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're back, and we're finally ready to hear what actual users have to say about Fresh Online Reports.
Right.
And remember, these aren't just any old testimonials. These have been verified,
Mm-hmm.
which means they're from real people who've actually tried this system out.
Exactly.
So let's start with Phil Henderson's experience.
Right.
He seems really impressed with how quickly and easily he was able to start seeing traffic.
Yeah, what really struck me about Phil's testimonial was that he called out the set it and forget it nature of the system.
Right.
He talks about how, he was able to just set everything up and start generating traffic without having to mess with all those complicated setups or constantly be tweaking things.
Yeah, he even uses the phrase really exciting breakthrough, which makes me think he's probably tried other methods that just haven't been as simple or effective.
Right.
And it sounds like he's not just seeing like a temporary spike in traffic either.
Yeah.
He mentions these sustained traffic results, which suggests this system's designed for long-term success.
That's a really good point. I mean, sustainable traffic, that's
Yeah.
the holy grail for any online business.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's move on to Brian Alcock's testimonial.
Mm-hmm.
He uses the word brilliant to describe the system, which is pretty high praise.
Yeah. Yeah.
What stood out to you in his testimonial?
Well, Brian really highlights the simplicity and the efficiency of the system.
Yeah.
He talks about how, it streamlines the whole traffic generation process, making it way easier to get results without having to, juggle a million different things. And he also mentions that the system guides you through everything step by step, which is, great for people who maybe aren't so tech savvy.
Yeah, I love that it's accessible to people of all experience levels.
Yeah.
Not everyone's a marketing guru, so having a system that's easy to understand and implement is a huge bonus.
Absolutely.
So both Brian and Phil seem to have had really great results with Fresh Online Reports. It's it's clear this system really delivers on its promise of making traffic generation simpler and more accessible for everyday entrepreneurs.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way.
Okay, so far we've heard some really positive feedback from verified users, but I'm also curious to explore some potential challenges that someone might face, when using this system. What comes to mind for you?
Well, one potential challenge I could see is the reliance on a third-party platform.
Okay.
While the Fresh Online Reports platform seems to be, a key component in automating the system and reaching that wider audience, it also means that users are kind of dependent on that platform staying operational.
Yeah, that's a really good point. It's always smart to diversify your traffic sources,
Yeah.
not rely too heavily on any one platform or method.
Right.
What other potential challenges can you think of?
Another challenge could be the need to stay ahead of the curve.
Huh.
The online world is constantly changing, so it's essential to stay up to date on the latest trends and strategies to make sure your reports are still, relevant and effective.
Yeah, it's like any other aspect of online business.
Yeah.
You can't just set it and forget it. You got to stay informed, adapt to changes to really succeed in the long run.
Exactly. And while Fresh Online Reports provides a solid framework and helpful tools, ultimately it's up to the user to stay engaged, keep learning, and evolve along with the digital landscape.
It's about being proactive,
Yeah.
taking ownership of your success, not just passively hoping for the best.
Right.
Okay, so we've touched on some potential challenges. Now let's shift gears and talk about the bigger picture. We've discussed the benefits of free traffic automation and simplicity, but how can a system like this actually impact someone's business and lifestyle?
Well, imagine, having a system that just consistently drives targeted traffic to your offers, freeing up your time and energy to focus on other parts of your business.
Yeah.
You could spend more time creating new products, improving your customer service, or even just taking a well-deserved break.
It's about reclaiming your time and energy, right?
Yeah.
Instead of constantly chasing traffic, you can focus on what really matters and, growing your business and enjoying your life.
Absolutely, and that newfound freedom can really have a ripple effect on your whole lifestyle.
Right.
You might be able to work fewer hours, spend more time with loved ones, pursue hobbies you've been neglecting, or even travel the world.
It's about achieving that elusive work-life balance that so many entrepreneurs dream of.
Exactly, and that's a huge draw for people who are, tired of the 9 to 5 grind and want to build a business that supports their ideal lifestyle.
Yeah, it's not just about making more money. It's about designing a life that brings you, joy and fulfillment. That's definitely a message that resonates with me, and I'm sure it resonates with a lot of our listeners as well.
For sure. And that's where the true appeal of Fresh Online Reports really lies. It
Yeah.
it offers that potential to achieve both financial success and lifestyle freedom.
That's the ultimate entrepreneurial dream, right?
Yeah.
To build a business that works for you, not the other way around. Okay, so we've talked about the benefits, the potential challenges, the bigger picture implications of this system. Now, I wanted to circle back to something we touched on earlier, the triple threat money back guarantee.
Yeah, it definitely caught my attention. I mean, you don't see that every day.
Exactly. Most money back guarantees are pretty standard. If you're not happy, you get a refund. But this triple threat guarantee seems to go above and beyond. Can you break down what makes it so unique?
Sure. So first, it offers a full refund if you're not satisfied with the system after 14 days, no questions asked.
Okay.
Second, even if you do decide to request a refund, you get to keep all the bonus materials that come with the system.
Wow.
And then finally, it's called the triple threat guarantee because it covers three different aspects of your satisfaction: your results, your access to the system, and then your ability to get support if you need it.
That's pretty impressive. It's like Fahey is saying, I'm so confident that this system will work for you that I'm willing to remove all the risk. And the fact that you get to keep the bonuses even if you request a refund is a really nice touch.
Yeah.
It feels like a win-win situation, even if you decide the system isn't right for you.
I agree. It's a great way to build trust and encourage people to give the system a try without feeling like they have anything to lose.
Okay, so we've explored Fresh Online Reports pretty thoroughly now.
Mm.
We've discussed its core promises, the potential benefits, and the challenges, those impressive verified testimonials and that unique triple threat money back guarantee.
Right.
What are your overall thoughts on this system? Would you recommend it to someone who's looking to generate more traffic and grow their online business?
I mean, based on what we've seen so far, I'd say it's definitely worth considering. The system's approach focusing on automation, leveraging existing demand, and consistently creating fresh, high-quality content. That's a solid foundation for generating traffic and growing a business.
Yeah.
And that triple threat money back guarantee minimizes the risk, which makes it even more appealing.
I agree. It's clear that Fresh Online Reports has a lot of potential, but of course,
Yeah.
it's important to remember that no system is a magic bullet.
Right.
Success in online business always takes work, dedication, and the ability to adapt.
Absolutely. But having the right tools and strategies can definitely make the journey easier and more enjoyable. And from what we've seen, Fresh Online Reports could be a really valuable tool for entrepreneurs who are looking to simplify their traffic generation efforts and build a successful business.
Well said. All right, folks, we've reached the end of our deep dive into Fresh Online Reports. We've explored the ins and outs of the system, discussed its potential benefits and challenges, and heard from real users who have had success with it. Now it's time for you to decide if this system is right for you.
Yeah. What if this system could truly help you achieve your business goals?
Right.
How would it impact your life? These are important questions to consider as you continue your entrepreneurial journey.
And remember, as always, we encourage you to do your own research, explore different perspectives, and ultimately make the decision that's best for you and your business.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll see you next time.